On today's video, some cards you should be watching. Hi everyone and welcome back. MTG Moxman here. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Glad you're here. You got to hang out with me. I hope you had a good time while you were here. And if you didn't, well, you probably switched off this video already. So today we're going to be looking at some cards that I've been tracking and following along. Not all these are reserve lists, by the way. They're just for various reasons. There are cards I'm tracking and keeping a close eye on. And I thought I would share some of my thoughts and insight into how some of these cards are performing and what their futures might be. Some are probably really going to be coming for a reprint soon. Others are only going to continue to tick up in value. So let's go ahead, take a look at some fantastic cards today, and please make sure to leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think as well, okay? All right, so let's get started and take a look at some cards and see which ones are going up and which ones are falling down. The first card I wanted to talk about today is going to be Mox Amber from Dominaria 2018. Now, this card is locally around $50 Canadian with only about 9 or 10 copies available in all of the areas I checked in, including the Greater Toronto area. Now, the average price is $42.42 US. The market price is $42.32. Now, the foil, of course, look at that multiplier compared to the newer foils. Double the value, over double the value. You're looking at $94.95 US for a foil copy because, hey, it's never been reprinted yet. €27.73 to get that card into your home. Look at the formats. We've got Commander, Modern, Legacy, Vintage, Pioneer. But in the last 3 days, 140 copies sold. That is a phenomenal sales record for a card like this to happen all at once, and it's upticking in price, as you can see by the chart in front of you. Something's driving it forward right now. I'm not quite sure what it is, but as a person who has probably the largest position of Mox Ambers in the entire world, I can tell you it's like wow, and I want to know why. Because this card should be poised for a reprint. I was expecting to see this card get reprinted in the near future, if not in Double Triple Masters, Dominaria United. I expected something around this time to force a reprint of this card and drive the price back down, allowing me to pick up more copies, honestly. But it looks like this card's going even higher, and it may break its all-time high. If it goes up another $3, it's broken its all-time high. So sales are phenomenal. The card's going up. I have a lot of curiosity going on about this card. I always said it was going to be a good card, but I never expected it to reach the heights it's at now. So congratulations, Mox Amber. You are really on the move, and I'm still not selling any copies. I know, crazy, right? All right, our next card up is Yavimaya Cradle of Growth. This one has continued to bottom out. Okay, Modern Horizons 2, there's a couple of versions of this. You got the full art extended, yada yada. But this one we're looking at is $15 Canadian for a near mint copy. Locally, there's like 30, 40 copies available. No problem to get this card. The average price is $10.51 US. The market has it at $8.84 US. And the best part is most copies of this card right now will be near mint. So when you're looking around, you're looking on a TCG player and you're using my affiliate link, don't worry, man. It helps me out. But you're also getting some great cards because most of them are going to be near mint in this case. €8.45 to get that card into your house. Formats being Commander, Modern, Legacy, and Vintage. Sales are very high. 173 copies in 3 days. This is not enough sales to make it to my top 10 sellers of the week on Saturdays, but it's enough to let me know people are really starting to barrel down, knuckle down, and buy this card while it's cheap. I've already got a couple of play sets put away for myself for decks, as well as a couple invested for speculation purposes later. I might be tempted to get more, though. If it drops any lower than this, it's a prime target for me to buy multiple copies. So I am keeping a close eye on this card. Let me know what you guys think. Now, here's Cabal Coffers, another one I've been tracking for a while. Modern Horizons 2 was the reprint. They made it mythic, though. Not uncommon, right? I would go for an OG version, but I'm showing the one from Modern Horizons right now. $25 Canadian for a near mint copy. Just like Yavimaya, it's kind of bottomed out really low, making it very affordable for players to speculate on or to hold for decks. Wizards will want the price of a card like this to go up, so they're not likely to reprint this card anytime soon. Now, the average price is $21.25 US. The market price is $18.96 US. A foil is going to run you $30, and the full art extended foil I think is around $130. I do happen to have one. Phenomenal. I've kept mine. I haven't sold it yet, although I probably should sell it. And it's €11.39 to get that card to your house. Again, very high sales. You've got the formats being Commander, Legacy, Modern, Vintage. 165 sold in the last 3 days, but people are buying it on this mega low price right now. I expect it to go back up to the $30, $35 level in the next 12 months based on what I'm seeing from the sales. Let's go ahead and take a look at our next card today, and that is going to be Unlimited Lands. Okay, in this case, I'm showing you guys the island because I found some near mint and picked up a couple of copies myself. $7 Canadian for a near mint copy of an unlimited island. Okay, there's a couple of different versions, by the way. The format, you see what I put? Everything, just bling out your deck. Now, average price is $3.98 US. The market price is $4.62 US. And of course, it's going to cost you €2.92 to get this card. The sales are high, 272 sold in the last 4 days. There's no near mint copies around me right now. They're kind of moderately played and stuff, but I can see why people are grabbing them. We've got alpha and beta lands on the rise. It seems only logical that the nice dark text we have from Unlimited Lands is going to start going up. It is the way to bling out your deck that cannot be replicated anymore. So that's what people are driving their money into. And it's being driven across the board for all the basic land types that are unlimited. I'm letting you guys know because some of these lands like Plains can be had for $2 near mint. $2 for a near mint unlimited land that can't be reprinted because that card stock doesn't exist anymore. I know they can reprint the lands, but it'll just never quite look the same. And that's why I'm mentioning to everyone who might want to get themselves some, this is a very affordable price. That's why I'm picking some up myself. Now our next card, that is going to be Urza, the Lord High Artificer. Now, we have the Great Brothers War coming up. A card like this is going to draw itself some attention, being printed only in Modern Horizons and as a specialty card in Modern Horizons 2, right? You know, the full art foil type thing. $75 Canadian for a near mint copy. I had to open a lot of packs to get this, and I insisted on cracking one. So I just kept opening until I got one. Same with Ren and 6. I just had to keep opening. If you guys look back at my old videos like that, you'll find me just pack after pack of Modern Horizons 2 trying to get these cards. Now, the average price is $72.49 US. The market, though, is $58.97. A foil will run you $125. That's right, 125 US. And it's €47.12 to get this card into your house. Formats being Commander, Modern, Legacy, and Vintage. 63 sold in the last 4 days. The sales are very high. This is one of those cards that are going to kind of lord over us and hold it as a specialty card going forward, which means the original value will actually always stay high. It won't really dip too much because they need to keep cards like this at a certain level to make sure when a new product comes out and they slip this card in, it's a driving chase card for people to go after. Congratulations, Wizards. You're playing this at a genius level, and a lot of people are just loving it. Well done. This card's going to be awesome. Now, our next card today is going to be Tiaga, and that's Revised Edition. $450 Canadian near mint will get you a copy. This is a card I need to get personally for the channel, so I am getting ready to buy one. The average price is $396 even. The market is $424.04 US, and it's €245.13 to get that card to your house. Now, 9 sold in the last 5 days. I consider that pretty steady sales, if not almost high. But there were some damaged ones, some regular played bought ones, moderate, near mint. A whole little litany of cards were bought, but they were all Tiaga. Now, the formats are Commander, Legacy, Vintage, Old School, right? You got a lot of formats you can play this card in still. Most people, though, are big into Commander, are going to have at least one of each dual land so they can apply it to any deck they're building. Very smart, and it's a great way to get yourselves into that starting level of power, and it's a reserve list card, so the value is basically always preserved. Way to go. As a card I'm hunting down, you're going to be mine soon. You can't hide from me. All right, the next card is Caracas, specifically the one from Legends. Now, this card shot down in value when they reprinted it, okay? $120 Canadian will get you a near mint quality copy of this card. The average price is $107.37 US. The market has it at $99.44 US, and it's €83.44 to get that card into your house. The formats are Legacy, Vintage, and Old School. And by the way, I do think this should be unbanned in Commander. I think people in Commander should have to deal with it, but maybe some rule made it apply that it can't affect a Commander himself. I don't know, but I just think cards like this should be unbanned, and they should be playable. 37 sold in the last 9 days. The sales are quite steady on this card, and specifically for this version. The other versions that are reprint ones from, like, Ultimate Masters and stuff are much cheaper to get, okay? But specifically these ones with that beautiful kind of watercolor art, these are the ones people go to bling out their decks now. This is what people are looking at. So keep an eye on this guy. I think he's going to continue to rise slowly as people recognize it's an OG original, and that's where value is going to be. Now, our last card today I want to talk about is Mishras Workshop. Now, the formats Commander, Vintage, and Legacy I find very amusing because I've never seen these cards played in any of those formats, even though it showed them on the space. I've used this as a proxy card for Mishras Workshop. I've done that before. I also have a toy token deck I built as a kicker. But it's one of those special occasion cards that came out. They used to be as little as $30. But look where cards like this go now. These specialty cards, these Christmas cards, holiday cards. Mishras Toy Workshop is now $150 Canadian near mint. A foil, because it only has foil by the way, $99.99 US. The market has it at $95.78 US, and it's €73.95 to get that card. All right, now only 6 sold in the last 30 days. I'm going to say the sales are slow, but considering there's only a finite amount of these that were made, that's kind of crazy, okay? I love the quote on the card, by the way. Even though Urza tried to apologize, Mishra continued to bear a grudge. He's just chopping the toys up. It's one of those cards I want to mention because these ones have a lot of value, and people just don't recognize it a lot. There's also, when Khans of Tarkir came out, or was it Fate Reforged? When they had the specialty Ugin come out, and it was a special one you could get from the Ugin's Fate packs, that card has already dropped in price as well, and there's no reason for it. It was very limited supply. There's only so many in the world. And it's one of those cards like, yeah, I guess they could reprint it, but it wouldn't have come from that Ugin's Fate promo pack. Those are kind of cards that people look for that drive, for that style to put into a deck. It's classic stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I hope you had a good time when we were here. Put some comments down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of some specialty cards, or are these some of the cards you're watching as well? If not, what cards are you watching? Guys, thanks for tuning in. It's a wonderful day in the world of Magic, and I hope you brought a new friend along to it. Have a great one. And of course, a big shout out goes out to all the fantastic patrons on the channel. You guys rocking it, man. I hope you're having a good time with the videos I'm producing. You guys are amazing for allowing me the privilege of doing so each and every day. Looking forward to seeing you guys soon. Have a great one. We're in trouble, man. I gotta go help G.I. Joe take over the Terrordrome. I'll see you guys next time. Let's go! Yo, Joe!